Massachusetts regulators seeking to revoke Robinhood's registration as a broker-dealer in that state. In a follow-up filing to an earlier complaint, they accused the firm of continuing, quote, a pattern of aggressively inducing and enticing trading among its customers. Robinhood has filed a complaint of its own against the regulators. Jim, we know that Massachusetts is aggressive relative to other states, but there's some other cross currents, too, including some of the issues Robinhood has had in the past 24 hours trading some crypto.
Yeah, look, Robinhood's doing a tremendous amount of crypto. It's up just an extraordinary amount in the last 3 or 4 days. Again, are they able to handle volume? You know, when you handle volume like the way they did in last week of January, you would think that they would end up really being, let's just say, castigated by younger people who would then move to E-Trade or Schwab. But it didn't. I mean, people keep opening accounts with them. They have the Midas touch. This is a 24-page complaint by the state of Massachusetts. Now, we all probably think, wait a second, aren't we a federally followed, federally authorized? We have the SEC. I always find these as being, are you kidding me? I mean, the state of Massachusetts, aren't you a member? Aren't you like the 49 other guys? But they can cause a lot of problems if you're about to come public. If you come public, you don't want the state of Massachusetts suing you.
Right. Speaking of regulators, Jim, there's these comments out of David Einhorn talking about what he called, I think, quasi-anarchy ruling the markets, talking about some very small cap names. And then this quote about Chamath and Elon: if regulators wanted Elon to stop manipulating, they should have done so with more than a light slap on the wrist when they accused him of manipulating Tesla shares in 2018. Still, though, Jim, some believe that with Gensler now confirmed this week that things are going to change.
Gensler's very sophisticated, and he's not I would say he's not a backslapper. He's not happy-go-lucky. I think he's going to look at the mortgage. I think he's going to look at this Massachusetts. This thing, by the way, is not an idle complaint. I mean, Massachusetts is literally saying that regarding options trading, they're not doing the right thing. When you see something like that, when you see violating company policy, that is what Gensler excels in. I mean, I think he may look at this thing and just say, this thing does not have the controls.
Right.
That belong at any securities firm, David.
No, well, they learned the hard way, right? I mean, it was an unexpected, to say the least, event, what happened in GameStop. But I think there's little doubt, and certainly having spoken to many people around it since then, that if they didn't raise that $3 billion, they were done. They were done.
That was a bad weekend for them.
Yeah, but they lived to tell. They lived, and one would expect that their risk management and that they've realized what they really are, which is they're a broker dealer, right? They're not. That's what they are.
Yes. And it was by the way, it was the AMC that really broke them. Not GameStop.
Not GameStop. Yeah.
AMC.
Right.
No, it's AMC. You know what's amazing, David? I have a friend who got the call that Saturday. Mm-hmm. It was from Vlad. Vlad Tenem, of course, not Vlad Lenin. And Vlad said, "Look, I need $3 billion." And my friend said, "Well, can I see a P&L?" And apparently, Vlad, we don't know for sure, but it said, "P&L, I just need the $3 billion." Now, David, even in this day and age, I think $3 billion is a lot of money to ask for without having a P&L.
It is a lot. I agree. It is.
Right? Yes. I mean, they could. I'm sure they could have gotten together P&L.
It's going to be very interesting.
But they needed the $3 billion, David, pronto.
Yeah, they needed it immediately, if not sooner. Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of like, well, I mean, can we talk about it later? Send the $3 billion in, and then we'll have a frank discussion.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.